Hello, hello, hello. As you can see, there's a green screen behind me, so I'm in the recording studio and about to record some videos to a special group of people, which would be my 4-week writers group mastermind. But it's one thing, I was thinking of the different things I wanted to share with them. There was one thing that I have to tell them, and I thought this would be beneficial to you. This is Alicia Brown. Of course, I am the CEO of Fruition Publishing Concierge Services. And I just needed you to hear this. Whether you are focusing on writing a book, whether you are a person that maybe you wrote an anthology and that went well or it didn't go so well and you really don't know your next steps. You've done some awesome work, but you're not quite sure how to really maximize. Where do you go from here? And this is one thing as I'm about to dig in and go in with my group that I'm going to share with them. For some of you, you need to change your wig. You need to change your wig. What the heck am I talking about? You know, I'll say it's like Beyonce. Beyonce's naturally a pretty girl. She is. You know, she's all things fabulous. But honey, when it's time for her to go in concert, okay, when it's time for her to perform, when it is game day, you can take, Coachella. You can take Super Bowl, take any major event, her concert tour, any major event where she's going to perform, where she's going to be the highest version of self. Honey, she has full out hair, and I don't know whether you guys know it, but Beyonce has long, thick, natural hair. But baby, she's got extensions or hair pieces. She's got her lashes, her makeup, her face is beat. Her makeup is fierce. She's got everything done. She has her sparkles from head to toe. She is fierce. And some of you, these goals you have, you want to write that next book. You envision this platform. You want to be successful. You want to be on this stage. You see other people doing it. You see people locally doing it around you, and you want to do those things. But you're not showing up fierce. You're not showing up fierce. You know, I applaud those that made the decision so that when we started this group writers mastermind on Monday, they were ready. They were ready for class. They had done some of their pre-work. Why were they ready? Because they knew this was a solution to their problem. So they were ready. When they saw the price, it was a no-brainer. And I made the price that way for it to be a no-brainer. However, you can decide action. Plenty of people do it. People pay thousands of dollars for courses. People will book a flight to go to this conference, this weekend, whatever, this mastermind, VIP days, masterclass. They'll pay the money and they'll show up and they'll have an amazing time. But then after that decision, other than that immediate action, they don't do anything. There might be great content that is sent to them every single day. I know with our author group, Writers Mastermind, I said, you know what? These people need prompts. So if I'm asking you to be accountable for your writing, if I'm asking you to take a particular day each week to make sure that is your accountability time to actually submit something, to actually get it done, after we give you a good framework to establish what your messaging is, who is it for, how to outline your book. Yeah, these are things we've already talked about in this first week, including the handout for you to get that done. So if you're serious about this and you're not a part of our 4-week writing groups mastermind, you still have time to sign up and catch up. And I'll put the link below. Okay? But here's the thing. What do you do after that? Because that might be a great start. For some of you, it's a big thing if you just made the decision to join the course. Or if you make the decision to reserve your reservation to some conference or workshop. And then for others of you, it's a big thing when you do that and then you show up. But what I'm telling you is after that, what are you doing? Are you showing up big? Because Beyonce, when you see her in that concert and that experience that she provides for her audience, that didn't come overnight. That was just more than a matter of putting hair and makeup on and a fierce outfit and costume. But I can tell you, in what you experienced in those few hours, Beyonce has been planning. Her team has been planning. I remember, I think it was for Coachella, they said that she prepared for 8 months before she had that event. And 8 months wasn't just dancing. It's diet and regimen, fitness. How is her skin going to look? How is her body going to move? Because certain things may be pleasurable, certain things may be wonderful for her to eat, but if she's not going to be at her highest sense of who she is, and this isn't just about her waist or how she looks. I know that her appearance is important as well. This is about the energy she needs to perform at that high level, to be near perfection or whatever vision she had for those big performances, those once in a lifetime experiences. And that is why I'm giving you this message today, and before I go in and do the deep diving with those students, because in order to be where you want to be, in order to have what you want, you're going to have to show up at the highest version of self. Not faking it till you make it, not putting on, and pretending to be something you're not, but you're going to have to kick it in gear. You're going to have to show up at the highest version of yourself, or otherwise you're going to be winging it, and it shows. It may not show to the novice, but it shows to the real people. It shows to the people that you might want their attention to go to that next level, but if you're showing up raggedy, if you're showing up on fire 1 second, then we don't sort of see you anymore, or you show up, it's like you're half in it, that's going to be a problem. And you're not going to get those opportunities you want. And I want you to. Because I believe, the only way you're going to have peace in your life, the only way you're going to thrive, the only way you're going to be happy, this isn't just about a dollar figure. The only way that's going to happen is when you are your authentic self and you are living according to your purpose. Once you've identified what that purpose is and you are rocking it out, that's when doors open, that's when opportunities open. And largely because not only are you attracting those people you want, but because you're walking through those doors. You're walking through doors differently in order to say what needs to be said and position yourself for success. Otherwise, you're just walking through the doors and you're not even seeing the opportunities because you're not showing up authentically you at your full self. And that's what I want. While we're in this weekend, these are the things I want you to take the time to think about. That's the whole point in our Authors Academies group on Facebook. I'll put all those links below so you can have access to it if you're not already a member. But that's why our private Facebook group for the Authors Academy, that we have Satisfaction Saturdays. Because, people are doing all these actions all week, but you need to take that weekend not only for self-care and rest and fun, but you also need to take that time to really look at your actions during the week. What did you do according to what you said you wanted? What did you do well? Sometimes we need to take a moment and go, yes, did this, yes, saw these results. And then you need to see, okay, what was it that I wanted and didn't do? What goals did I make? For some of you, you didn't make a goal. Well, that's why you didn't have the success you want. If you're feeling so about this week's results. Well, if you didn't make goals, if you didn't have a list of actions, if you didn't have things written down, write the vision and make it plain. If you didn't do that, then that's why your week was so-so, because there was no real plan, no strategy of action, and now you're sitting here sort of like, it was okay. Well, yeah, it was okay, because that's how you planned it to be, okay. There were no targets to hit. There were no mission-oriented things to do, action steps, based on the goals and targets you had. In our Authors Academy for Fruition Publishing, the private Facebook group, which link is below, we have that where I've said, show me the money worksheet. That started Monday. Did everybody complete it? Probably not. I can tell you they didn't. But then I can tell you about the people that didn't complete it after I said it was there. Obviously, money isn't a big deal for you, no matter what you say. Because if you can't take 10, 15 minutes to complete that worksheet, you don't want what you want as bad as you say you want. You just don't. Because everything starts somewhere and you build upon it. So if you're not willing to do the foundational stuff, then the other stuff, you might make some money. That's cool. But sustainable money, continued cash flow, you're not going to have that. Why? Because you won't even do the basic building steps. Won't happen with my course, people. That's why in a moment I'm going to depart from this video. I'm going in. Green screen's here now. They're not going to see the green screen. And we're going to have an intensive so we can really analyze our actions this week. What did you hit or miss? What do you need to learn from what you didn't do? And by Sunday, you're sitting down with a plan of action of how you're going to kill it next week. No excuses, balls to the wall. So, again, 2 things. Two things, because people that take action that win. I have one person in particular, every time I put in an assignment, she was there. I have a second person, every time I put in an assignment, she asked questions. They're given the opportunity to submit things to me for my review, for my feedback. And one person did that. I started them with journal prompts. She sent back my journal prompts. It wasn't required, but she did. So she's going to get it even, she's going to get another bonus. She's going to get some extra time from me. Timing and positioning is everything. Because what? She didn't know Saturdays were like my studio days, my video days. But because she sent it to me prior to, now she's going to get some extra time that other people are not going to get. They can send it to me too, but your timing's off now. Your time is going to be after my schedule for today for video day, so you won't be able to get that little extra. Action takers, profit. Action takers get the success they desire. So, take this Saturday, while you're resting, while you're doing self-care, because that's just as important. We can go out here and kill it, kill it, kill it. Some people, it's like they're the Energizer Bunny and they never stop. And that's not good because it's going to sabotage your success, because it's going to keep you in a state of fight or flight. It's going to keep you sick. Trust me, I know. Trust me, I know. I could write a book and tell you about that. I might do that one day. But we need strategic action. And sometimes it's not as much as you think. But, as I said, sometimes you need to change your wig. And you need to show up full out, ready to go. So I am going to drop some links. Two things. Make sure if you're not a member of my Facebook Authors Academy for Fruition Publishing, that you click the link below. No brainer. There's a few questions for you to ask, because again, we don't want people just showing up and taking information. We want people that are going to add value, and then we want people that are going to do something with the information and content provided. And two, look, everybody has a message. And most people want to share that message to a broader audience. But they're struggling. They're struggling with how to do that. Don't struggle anymore. The price that we have it now is a no-brainer. You missed the discount, but the price that we have it now is a no-brainer. Come on in. Be able to catch up. Be able to write your book, if that's your goal, within 30 days. Right, you'll be able to do that with this course if you do your work. Do the work. Gotta do the work. But you'll be able to do that. And you still have time to catch up. So I'm going to drop that link alone. It's a no-brainer price. Do it. Get it done. And let's move on. And I think because it's Saturday, I'm feeling a little extra. I want to give you guys extra because I'm all about the give me, give me. I want to give you everything. I'm such the giving person. So I'm going to drop a discount code today that's going to take 20% off that price for that course for you. Yeah, I feel like being nice on Saturday. So I'm going to drop the discount code below as well. But it's all up to you to take action. So, bye-bye from now from Alicia Brown, CEO of Fruition Publishing Concierge Services. And may you, and all of your actions this week, you be able to say, it's Satisfaction Saturday for you, with no regrets. And whatever needs to be perfected, do that now. Have a plan of action of how you want to go into next week, leaving nothing on the table and living full out. Bye-bye for now, guys. From Alicia Brown, CEO of Fruition Publishing Concierge Services.